Hello, 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 hello. Let's mess with the volume. There we go. A little bit more volume. All right. Been doing a little work here. Tiny bit. I had a crash too. Oh, the autosave saved us. Well, almost. All right. I want to get these powered. So I'm a little concerned about how I'm going to start this factory up, if I'm being completely honest. And let's see, these are like right about here. So I'm going to do 24. I think we're doing right there on the corner. I should have paid attention. On the corner, but half a foundation out. Okay. We got this. Actually, what if I just... Well, that's not good. Do I like this? I think that's okay. It's fine. It's fine. Right. Let's do here. I hope this doesn't seep too far out. That feels really far out. I don't think I like that. Let's just do this. A little bit of that. Do a little beamy connector. I'm debating on whether I want to keep this that far out, but I think that's fine. I think it feels like everything's out farther, which is the most important part, right? Or do I want to go on the bottom? I kind of like that. I'm really going to have to calculate how much power this takes to start up. And, I don't know. Figure something out. Maybe I should update, or not update, but unlock priority power switches. And then use that. And make like a... I don't know, like a subset, perhaps? Like something that... I don't know. Like a small section of these. Turn them into something that can power up on their own. Like in this case, right? Have like 2 of these in a power outage. 2 of these turn on, right? Or it just defaults back to just these 2. And then the next step and the next step and the next step. Or something like that. You know what? This isn't going to work. Here, let's see. I think I'm going to have to do maybe like that. Let's see. But I'll have to move that one. I think that's good. Should be easy enough to fix, though. Thankfully. I actually really like this. If I make blueprints, I should make them similar to that. Okay, let's see. Where is that? Okay, so that one's right on the line too. Nice. Okay, I think that right there is where I need to go. Let's see. Really? Okay. Let's go some arbitrary amount then. That's crazy. Luckily, you'll never tell. Oh. I've become so dependent on this jetpack. It's kind of crazy, actually. Where do I have these? That seems right. Oh my gosh, this is so much. This is such a complicated build. But, I mean, it's complicated. But at the same time, see, like that? Why are those ones going straight down, but these ones aren't? It's like everything's off by just a slight bit. And I can't make them go. I can't nudge them. All right, whatever. We just won't care. That will have to be the answer. All right, and then I guess let's do this actually. Let's put one there, and then we'll just bring it all the way over here. I kind of like that. Okay. So this is what, 16 refineries, and these all take 30. That's 480 power right there. This thing right here is more power than I think our little geothermal's even making. And then we have what, 21. Okay, let me save this. All right, so my plan, you'll notice that this is up high, and this is kind of the beginning of the whole network, right? Okay, glass floors and everything, right? So down there, well, down here, that's where the oil's coming in. So that is at the, this is the beginning of the whole line, right? That's the bottom, and I'm using 2 Mark II pumps to get it way up here, which I also need to get power to. I want this whole box to be on its own power. But the reason I have this coming up here is because I want to use gravity. I want those 2 pumps to kind of be the only pumps I use, right? So down low, so like that level. Oh, I can use that. The power augmenter as like a free power source. Yes. I think that's a good idea. So we use the power augmenter, which is 500. Actually, I think it's 550 on its own, maybe. So we'll use that to kickstart stuff. Now, there's a few things I need to do. Step 1 is we're going to make a sink. And we'll put it like there, I guess. And that is specifically for all the stuff that's going to be coming out of here. Which way is this going? Oh, these are both mergers. Okay. So, this is fine. This is fine. We'll do something like this. Ooh, can I line it up there? We'll do something like this. And that'll be for all the resin for now. Okay, so that'll be 320 resin per minute. And this is purely until we get to the point where we can make that, right? Now, I need to decide where I'm going to come down with this stuff. Look at those guys. Look at that guy. Just existing where he shouldn't be. I thought about making something over here. Like on this thing. Because the next thing I need to make is 22 refineries. And then I need to make water packagers. So my idea was down there, make the water packagers kind of somewhere in this area maybe. Send that over and up because the packaged water I can put on belts. So there's no pumps involved, right? But then I need the unpackagers and the fuel to flow downhill into the fuel generators. So, God, I'm just so worried about how I'm going to power all this stuff up. Do I have high-speed connectors? Can I make those? Circuit boards. Okay, maybe I'll make a quick manufacturer. And just like box craft some stuff real quick. I think this is going to be somewhere where I incorporate this thing's so cool. Where I incorporate what am I gonna say? I will incorporate hyper tubes. That's what I mean. So I can get around better. Okay, let's throw this down real quick. I'm going to do that just because it uses less circuit boards. Okay, I'm going to take one stack. Okay, I'll actually take all that. And then we'll literally could just... here we go. And this is literally just for geothermals, because I'm gonna put a geothermal there, a geothermal up there. I can actually put 2 up there, right? So those 2 plus this one plus this maybe will give me enough power to start things up, you know. And then we need like our first fuel generator to come online, and then it will kind of cascade and give me more power. That's the thought process, you know. Like that's going to turn on, create a bunch of stuff. And what I probably will do, honestly, is put some industrial fluid buffers up there. In fact, let's go do that while that's working. So we'll put industrial fluid buffers up there. Build up a stockpile of heavy oil residue. Because again, we just need the... we're just going to use gravity to get it down. So we don't need a ton of pumps and stuff, right? So if there's a stockpile, then we're not too worried about like that shutting off. With the idea that if it shuts off, then we can get the production back at a later time. So it's kind of like in the importance chain. This is important at the very beginning and then at the end, right? How big are these buffers? Dang. A tile and a half? Over a tile and a half? I don't want to make a whole other wall though. Or a... Maybe I output this side? But I'm going to be going this way, so I don't think it's worth it. Let's see. I can make the diluted packaged fuel refineries right here or on this level. But it's really going to be just like 2 separate things though. It's going to be the packaged fuel and then the unpackager for the diluted fuel, or for the fuel, right? And then that's going to need to eventually flow into the massive turbo fuel refineries, which maybe I'll put somewhere over there. Okay, so maybe I will go out this way, but I just need to find the right height. And I think we need to do a little bit of clearing. What was this dude running for? It's raining. See if I can stick him. Got him. What is that? Those things don't drop carcasses. Haha, but that does. Bad move. Will those fly all the way up here? Gamer. So 2 sets of spitter remains. Interesting. What Mercer spheres around here? There's literally one just sitting right here. Are you serious? And I didn't just drop that. Yeah, we're 100%. What? Like, what is this? How is that here? I thought they don't spawn if you have powered structures nearby. How are these doing? There's more. Where are those coming from? Where is there a nest? There's no way it's under the concrete. That would be insane. Alright, well, back to blowing stuff up. Thank you. Okay, so about this height. But I want to be right, because I can't blow up this coral stuff here. So let's figure out where is about. Okay, so you're good there. This might need to be... Let's go up one more. Damn, didn't get rid of the only thing I actually wanted to. All right. So if we have everything kind of, maybe I'll have it buffer there, but come down this wall area. And in here, we need our 22 refineries for making diluted packaged fuel. And I don't know how much space that's going to need. And do I want to do... Well, I guess two sets of 11 is fine. Let's see here. Diluted packaged fuel, right? So this is going to be the issue, right? 60 times 11... So 660 minus 480. No, not. Maybe I can do 5, 5, 5. 60 times 5 is fine. 60 times 6 is fine. 7 refineries is fine. Maybe I'll do 3. Oh, man. I'm trying to... So, the limiting factor here is the belts. The belt speed for the packaged water that we have to bring in, right? I can easily split the heavy oil residue between the two if I did 11 and 11. But the packaged water won't split nicely. Won't split evenly. Which is kind of a bummer. Here, let me mess with this a little bit. So I think it might make sense just to have the buffers kind of centered on this. It's like buffer there, but this is kind of in the way. So what I think I'm going to do instead is do something like that. And then I don't know, I don't think that'll connect, right? No worries though. Let's do that. All right, and so this is for all the polymer resin that we're going to be making that we're not going to be using right away. We're just going to sink it so that these will continue to flow. And then I don't know how many buffers are good, but like, man, these things are massive. It might make sense. Oh, man, I didn't want to do this, but it might make sense to come out a little bit. Like, maybe even that much. Jeez, even that. So it's just massive, man. Okay, I'm just kind of trying to equally space these things out. Hey, Shampai. How's it going? Alright, how is this going to go in? Is that just a straight shot? Chilling? Yeah, same, chilling. Trying to figure out oil stuff. Oh, I don't like that. That's not very straight at all. It's just straight in. What options do I have? So I can either like way offset, or I can use little buffers. But I feel like for a power plant, little buffers just are not the way to go. You know? Yeah, I guess I could do that. I can put the buffers down here and have that be where everything goes. It's an option. Or just have them literally just come down the wall and into a buffer here. Let's see. So let's just pretend that we're coming down here. Something like that. And we're going to want to... Does that just need to be farther back? No. I guess that. Whatever. Whatever, we can't care. And maybe what I'll do then... Wait a minute. How much fuel am I going to be producing here? Oh, I'm going to have belts. I forgot. So whatever I input this in, that's what I'm going to output it as. So... How are we going to do this? Maybe... Okay, I don't know if this will work. Let's see here. So I'm going to just put one like right in the middle there. That's not enough space. We're going to put it right in the middle here. I have to not act like I don't have all the space in the world. Okay, we'll do that. That. This. Then I will take this and I will do it some distance away. And we will come over here. And we will put that down. Then I will take these junctions, snap them on there. Then I will hopefully get that. How's that look? Hey, good enough for me. The question now becomes, I mean, those are pretty straight, right? The question then becomes, well, I have an issue here. I feel like I shouldn't. You know what I mean? Heavy oil residue coming down. How is that still there? This should split fairly evenly. Right? And what I think I'm going to do is, I know it says I need 22 refineries. I really need 21 1/3 refineries. So I wonder if I can just get away with this. And then from here, it goes into the refineries. And I'm almost thinking of having like 2 rectangles, right? So maybe this curves out to the right, and I have like a pad going here, a gap, and a pad going over there. And what's going to happen in that pad is, oh, you know what? I need the water though. Basically, my thought process is I'm going to have essentially 2 identical factories. One to create packaged fuel, and one to unpackage fuel. So that's kind of a one-way relationship. However, the packagers, we're going to be getting out empty empty canisters, right? So I did this part. This is the next part right here. And then this part. So really, I don't even need... Maybe I don't make 2 factories. I make 1 giant one. It'll be kind of like literally like packager, refinery packager, with a little bit of heavy oil residue pumped into one side and fuel pumped out of the other one. I'll need water though. What are these? I need, okay, so 60 packaged water needs 60 water. So 60 times 21.33333 is 1280. 1280 divided by 120 is 11 water tractors. I already did this math. I've already prepared myself. Okay. God, that's it. Okay. I don't know how that happens. I made just like a little bit of cable and a little bit of quick wire for this. I'm just trying to make some high-speed connectors so that I can make more geothermals. Because I don't have high-speed connectors made up yet. I think that's a pure. Yes. Yes. And I'm coming to the slow realization that I may not have, or not that I may not, I don't know how I'm going to power the startup of all this. Since we're only running at 4510 with this. Not a lot. Okay, so maybe the next actual step then is creating a water extractor setup. Water extractor and packager setup. Because what I don't want, again, I'm trying to use gravity and no pumps. Because that just adds headache to the list, right? So, you know what? Maybe I'll just put the refineries down at least, and then we'll worry about the downstairs. Okay, hold on. Let me make a save real quick. All right, so 14.3. All right, so we're going to go, I guess I'm going to do 7, 7, 8. Rows of 7, 7, and 8. And I'll just have to like combine these all somehow at the end for any kind of overflow, right? Because this should hypothetically, even though I know it won't, but it should split it how it needs to split, because any one of these lines will end up being less than 600. All right, so let's just start going out. See how far we want to go. And I guess the question becomes, God, I don't want to go that far, so far that I'm hitting that stuff. All right, let's think here. Now, let's just build out. We'll just go 10 this way. I should make a 4x4 blueprint, honestly. Probably be a lot faster. I don't think I've unlocked Blueprints Mark II, have I? All right. Select icon. There we go. This is 4x4, 4 meter. Nope. 4x4, 4 meter. And then we'll do, I'm just going to make them all right now. And then you can tile them. Okay. And last but not least, You know, the more I'm thinking about this, the more I'm thinking that maybe I'm going to have to create everything like in batches. You know, 4x4, 1 meter. Okay. And what I mean by that is like power this part on, let it build up, power down, power up this part, let it do its thing, build up until everything can get to the fuel generators, and then go from there. Hold on, let me... Oh, it's Alt, right? Let's do this. 4 by money. Can I rename that? No. Whatever. All right. So much easier. And we just blow through concrete. Okay. So, there's two things I need to consider for this. Number one, I need to have a spot for like all these pipes to maneuver around. And number two, I need to leave belt space. What am I looking for? Refineries. Okay. And outputs. Outputs will be belts, so that's not a huge deal. And what I said I was gonna do, 7, 7, 8. Maybe I'll do like 4, 4, 4, 4, 3, 4, 3. And that's purely to account for the belts for the output. Okay, so let's go this way. How far am I back here? What if I just start there? Is one tile enough for liquids and belt material? Or do I want 2 tiles? Of course. Maybe 2 tiles just to give myself space, right? Okay, so we'll do 4. And then, oh, that almost perfectly fits, huh? Are you lined up? Nice. Okay. All right, and these will all be doing this. Did you paste? Jeez, shortcuts. My keyboard's tripping out on me. Paste. Okay, did all of you paste? Okay, now this one is going to be the one that has, let's say, the beginning at 33%. Is that what I want? Or do I need to... That's what I need. Okay, so 30 times 21, 630 plus 10 is 640. And I'm getting... 40 times 16. 40 times 16. 640. Okay, that works out, right? $30 times 21. 30 times 21, 630. And then 40 times 16. Okay, that works out. All right. Excellent. So then now, we'll just do this. Yes, I'll do this because I want that stuff to come in high, and I want to keep the liquids low. And I guess I should take, if I'm paying attention, or if I'm calculating this out like a smart person, if the pipes are going to run this way, let's say we're going to do first one here. That means I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, right? And they will, I guess I'll do this. Make it easy. Okay. I think that's right. All right, I think we can do this. I know I have the guidelines, but I still don't trust them sometimes for whatever reason. Irrational fear. All right, so we'll do this. We'll, of course, not have any good setups here. Okay, so that's straight. And that would be lined up, right? Okay, so then 1, 2. We'll do that. So this is going to be open the whole way down. Should I keep it open, or should I use, in other words, should I keep it the ground floor open, or should I have a walkway go through and use the ground floor? There's not going to be anything necessarily in between here, although maybe there will be. Maybe there will be. I'll just keep it open, and we'll use walkways. I think that's going to be more effective. All right. And then we'll do mergers for all of these. I guess I'll merge out that way. I think that's pretty safe. Now this is where we have to be careful. I'm doing at most 7 times 60, 420. Okay, so I think we're fine actually. We're gonna have 3 output belts. Okay, nice. So 3 output belts at 420, with this one being at 430. That should mean that when we unpackage, we can split it the exact same way. Because these are doing 60 out, right? Yeah. And so each one of these is going to go into its own packager. Let's see here. I am a little concerned with how I'm going to get to like jumpstart the packaging, the empty canisters into the system. I think that'll be challenging, but we'll see. God, I can't wait for the hover pack. Okay, nice. Oh boy. All right. So this one is going to be skipped. And we're going to start with this one. Do those line up perfectly? Oh, interesting. I guess I didn't realize that. And I'm giving myself how much? 2 tiles, right? Is that... This is enough, I think. I think that's fine. Can't wait for the hover pack. I don't know if I've already said that, but I can't wait. Okay. All right, and then we'll do the same thing. And I am doing that. Oh, I'm putting all the lifts down. You know what? I should do these as lower quality ones. Just so that they don't pull stuff off the belts faster than they need to. And you know, if I was really smart, have I noticed things respawning that shouldn't? Animals. Is that what you're referencing? I know that there was some kind of hotfix patch today. I don't know what all it was incorporating though. I think that's right. Yeah. Check Mercer Spheres. You lost 100 and they're back in the world? Well, that seems about right. Maybe? You know what, though? I did just, like, literally find a Mercer Sphere. Right down there, where I feel like there shouldn't have been one there. Well, now I'm freaking out. I don't remember if it's down low. Do these slugs respawn? You know what? I know that I got all the Mercer Spheres from this biome. Huh. That's unfortunate, I guess. Isn't there like a... No wonder I've been hearing so many slugs. Is it up high? Oh, well. Yeah, I mean, this like stuff like this. Hmm. What is that? Just a piece of terrain. I see that dude's there. Well, that's not ideal. Come on, I know we could stick him. Oh, no, you don't. These things can't just phase out of reality. On the bright side, a lot of my Mercer spheres were used for research. So I didn't have too many to begin with. Oh yeah, look. Huh, that's weird. Because I definitely have this one right here. And the fact that it's not in its little, like, container thing leads me to believe that you're right. So I wonder how many... Is this like a... r/satisfactory? A little mad, yeah. I'm looking at the subreddit to see if there's anything on there. Hold on, let me we'll go through this together. Hold on. Okay, let's see. All right, so I'm looking at the subreddit and I don't see anything on there. Maybe sort by new. Visual glitch. Huh, I wonder if nobody noticed. I did think it was weird, though, that I saw that there. Huh. New day, new bugs. Oh, no, we're not worried about that. Mercer. I want new. Oh, geez, here you go. Wait, hope for a hotfix. Yeah, I mean, maybe they roll it back. Who knows? Trust me, I'd be mad too if I collected a whole bunch, but I've only got, I mean, luckily most of the ones that I had went into dimensional depots or I used them for the research. So I didn't have that many left over, but I can understand how you'd be upset. That's kind of shitty, honestly. Hopefully they can roll it back. That'd be ideal. But until then, we must grow. I hope I get to the point where I have 40 dimensional depots. I love how I'm just ignoring the output too. Or the input of the canisters. Yeah. Based on what the people on Reddit are saying, sounds like a bug. I do wonder how that got through QA. It seems like a pretty big thing that you'd want to like pay attention to, or that you would notice. You know? I'm just, honestly, the Mercer spheres are kind of whatever to me. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm happy for them, and I want them. But if I had to go recollect summer sloops... Oh god, did I put these all the wrong way? How did I do that? I guess lucky for me that I just built that power augmenter just for fun. You know, I'm kind of liking this design, honestly. It's really basic, but I feel like every piece of it is not, it's almost like it's not going to be overpowering, you know, if that makes sense. Use the interactive map to collect most of them. Punishment for doing it the easy way. So when you went to interactive map, your save still has them flagged as collected, but when you go there, so you can't collect them from the interactive map because they're already flagged as collected. That extra sucks, honestly. Every one of mine are collected the hard way, but you can see that doesn't really matter. Yeah, I wonder. No. Did you have them stored in your dimensional depot too? Or were they just like in your inventory? It's weird though. Hard drives, my hard drives are here. You had them in your dimensional depot? Wow. Yeah, I don't know how many I had in here. Maybe I should check the interactive map. Probably a smart idea. We'll go there, yeah? Give myself about a tile and a half in between. Tile and a half, that looks right. Not sure about the sloops. I don't know how many I have. You have to count them. Yeah. My thing, I mean, obviously you can see all the slugs everywhere. Like even just down there. So I wonder how many slugs I lost, because I know I didn't turn them all into shards yet. But all the animals are respawned too. Like there's slug there. And I know I pretty much picked this biome clean. So Dang, that sucks. Well, I mean, collecting stuff is kind of something I do if I'm playing late at night. Or if I'm just kind of like... decorating or whatever. This looks like it should be right. I mean, unless they have respawning slugs, then I know for a fact that I collected all the ones around here. Like that where the oil is down there. Where is it? Over here? Down in there, all this stuff in there. I know for a fact I cleaned that place out. And I had creatures all up in this area when I thought that if you have powered structures, especially near spawn points, it won't respawn the animals in. I thought that's how it worked. I could be wrong on that, but I thought it was strange when I saw them. Okay, so you're going to be here. That should be right. You see a slug you collected already? Yeah. I feel like the slugs got back out. But I don't have any... No sloop? Oh. Oh, it's Sommer sloop. That looks about right. 3. I feel like I had about that many. Because I just put down... I only had like 15 or less, and I just put down 10 for this thing. So... I don't know, maybe the truth is somewhere in the middle there. All right. Of course, we have to paint everything. If we didn't paint anything, we would know nothing. Yeah, the more I think about this too, the more I think I'm going to have to segment power this thing on. Let buffers and stuff fill up. I mean, I should probably be powering up the upper half now, huh? At least get the heavy oil residue flowing. Flowing into here. Then when I'm ready to turn on packagers, they'll just go. Because I just don't know how we're gonna... I mean, maybe if I take off turn off everything. You know, like completely disconnect all the other factories from the power grid. Then 3,000 should be enough. Or I guess 4,500 power, right? But as it is right now, these take how much? 30. And I'm going to have, let's see, 16 plus 44 plus 57. So 117 times, was it 30 or 40? 40? That's already more power than I'm producing in the whole world. I don't even have that much power. So, oh man. Okay, let's do this. That should, right? You fit there? Oh, beautiful. Good pipes are excellent. Okay. So you'll go there. Look. Gorgeous. And you're going to come out to here. And you're going to go to here. Hopefully this works. I mean, if I'm thinking logically, I don't see why this wouldn't work. Can I swatch these two? Nice. Oh, gotta get the pipes on the back. Okay, actually I need to get those pipes coming down. I don't know why I kept this big opening in here. I'll have to incorporate it into the design somehow. Alright, so you guys... So you're in the middle of this. Well, that's perfect. And you're in the middle of this one, right? No, you're all jacked up. Of course. I think that's fine. There we go. All right, so now these just need to hook up into these. All right, so you're... So this is where I made the mistake. I have this like ever so slightly offset. Will this work? That's fine. And okay, hold on. How much are these making? 320? My friend, you need to be a Mark 3 or Mark 2. Let me out. Okay, good. And then this one, I think I want it to come straight out here. All right, so let's follow this. All right. Jeez. I don't know if you guys saw, but they're talking about straight pipe mode coming in like 1.1. Can't wait. It just makes, like, this is just tedious. It's tedious, man, I tell you. Having to, like, place all the supports down ahead of time. Get up there. Okay. Yeah, I'm actually really happy with this. You know, it's kind of spread out, but I think we can start getting the heavy oil residue flowing. I just need to turn power onto this section. And I need to connect the power down below. So, how do I want to do that? There's like the easy way, and then there's the nice way, which is the hard way. I guess I can just take... Can I just do this? Of course I can. Alright, so we're going to do this. No, I want the... There we go, I want that. And we're going to kind of equidistant it here in the middle. I guess like that, that's fine. And then we're going to do it the easy way. You know, where people always say that they'll fix it later. And they totally do. Yeah, and I also didn't bother to use floor holes here because I didn't want to play around with how that may or may not work, you know? All right, let me make another save. So this is 14.4. And let me make my notes real quick. 14.4. All right. So now I think I can just kind of run power down here. I like the bounding boxes being back. I thought that was a cool addition. Or I guess a reversion. We got our oil flowing. I'm going to have to put hyper tubes in here. Because, like, tapping my spacebar 1,000 times to get up and down these levels is a pain. Of course, I'll put stairs too. But, like, who wants stairs, man? Honestly. Ain't no one trying to be on some stairs. All right, so we're yellow, yellow. It's red when it has no power and... Oh, green. Excellent. We got the heavy oil residue coming out. What's the power hit? Like, look at this. We're at like 1,300-ish. 1,600. Max consumption is almost 4,000. Look at how close those lines are. We got a little buffer. That's all biomass, though. Don't forget that. Ooh, look at green. Are we... Oh, you know what? You know, I guarantee we didn't do it. Yep. Yep. Make a foolish mistake. There we go. I guess that's one way to stop everything, though, right? Without powering it down. Just turn off the sink. Once it clears out the lines, it should flow pretty quick. Yeah, there we go. We're going to end up doing something with all this polymer resin, too. Residual rubber, residual plastic. But I want to plan that out. Like the residual rubber and plastic factories. Because that stuff I want to send back to... Along with the 4 other oil nodes we have down here. Maybe I could incorporate some of this into the fuel plant too and just like make a massive amount of fuel. But I don't know. This is going to get us almost 40,000 megawatts, I think. plus, you know, with one of those on there. Which, I mean, I think that's okay. I think the biggest issue is compacted coal, right? But I guess we could make more if we really needed to. All right, are we at least getting... Oh, yeah, look at that. We're flowing. Let's see. So you have about 134 coming in. You have a shit ton coming in, and you have the same. Makes sense though, right? It's right in the middle. But I think once the pipes kind of saturate, I think it will even out the flow. Which we kind of need. Because this is taking... Oh, no heavy oil residues going in because there's no power. Makes sense. But I see it flowing. Look at that. Way over here. What do you got? Pipe is almost full. And no more pumps. We got 2 pumps on the whole system. That's the plan. Like, I want the water packagers to be as close to sea level, to water level as possible, so that we don't have any pumps involved. We can use the head lift provided. All right. So now the question becomes, how am I going to bring belts up here? It would be kind of cool, I guess, to have 3 belts, just like we have 3 pipes. So kind of like literally, I'm just putting this here for illustrative purposes. You know, just do something like this. And then just go like X amount of distance. Maybe, yeah, maybe we'll do this. And then I'd end up doing the same thing over here. And then now the reason for this level is because that should be the level that the these things operate on. You should connect, correct? Yeah. Let's see, and then I can just go literally here. Is that too close? No, that should be fine. So, right, so that's the idea. So I do that, and then you split it. Like that. I actually really like this. And then, I mean, we've got, you know, a couple options on where we can bring up stuff. But it's just going to end up being 3... Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, wait, no, it's going to be more. It's going to be 8 belts. Well, actually, no. That's why I split it. Because these are 60 times 60 times 7.3333333. So 440. Okay. So this is fine. I can do one. I was worried. I can do one manifold per. And this will be packaged water that we'll be bringing up here. The only thing is this isn't quite lined up well with that. So less than ideal. But at the same time, maybe we bring the belts up right here. Ooh, you know what? Maybe we could do that. Wait. I was thinking like if I run this line down here, I could put a splitter in the middle and have it split off to either side. But then getting to these ones would be kind of a pain. Because they're all at the same height. So feeding them from an end is a little bit better, I think. But I could do something like, I don't know. Like say they're coming up right here. Yeah, we could do something like that. And then have them come up here. Some kind of lift system. You know, maybe they lift up over there. I don't know. We got options though. Nice. Pipes are full. Yeah, buddy. Let's go to the farthest pipe. Nice. Okay. So the pipes are full, which means that the buffers should also be filling. Is there an indicator on the outside of these? Is that what this is? Or is that just decor? Yeah, I think it's just decor. Dude, this is filling so fast. I wonder why this is negative. This is the... Yeah, this is the shortest one. Maybe this is not working how I thought. It should be, though. Like, I get that this is going to be the fastest one to fill because it's in the middle. I don't know any other way to do this, though. Because if I were to go into like this one and this one, then these would be higher and that would be lower, right? So, I mean, this is probably fine in the long run. You know? I guess we'll find out. Everything's working out here. We're sinking resin. Pretty decent point clip too. Okay. Oh my god, it's so slow. I forgot that's how slow the Mark 1 belts are. Like when you get those in the beginning of the game, you're like, yes, I am production. Okay. What the heck? Are you solid or are you not solid? All right, all right. So, I guess now we'll figure out water, right? And I mean, obviously we're going to do it down here. Can these blow up? Nice. I don't need no stinking wildlife. Flora or fauna. All right, let's actually check our high-speed connectors. You short on quick wire? So you probably made like 40, huh? 37? Ugh. Whatever. I think that's fine. Not ideal, but not the end of the world. Purely because I just wanted to build this. And now I can. I got a really interesting comment on my last YouTube video talking about this stuff. And the person was basically saying that like later game stuff has cyclical power, like fluctuating power like these. And maybe it lines up correctly or something. I mean, I don't know though. I know like the particle accelerator kind of does that, right? But I feel like this isn't exactly in line with it, right? So I think if you're going to use this and you want a steady output, I think you have to use the batteries like I did over there. So I need to do that as well. I need to hook up. Oh, do I have enough for one more? Missing high-speed connectors. Of course I am. Of course. I can't just... Everything can't just be nice. Okay, we'll deal with that later. Jeez, jetpacking with no momentum sucks. Alright, so we're going to need 11 extractors. And... we're going to put them over here. Ooh, I wonder if there's hard drives. I think not. Bro, I'm a gamer. I'm not a gamer. I was a gamer. All right, so hard drives stay collected. Those did not insert themselves back into the biome. Let me think. Should I... Now we get 10 meters of head lift from water extractors. So as long as I'm within 10 meters of the ground, we should be okay, right? So where... I'm kind of feeling like putting the packagers up here. But how high? About here? Something like this? I feel like I don't need that much space for packagers either. Like, they're not that big. All right. And then I think I want them to face... Well, if we can get them up to right there, that is the potential face for the lifts, right? Do a little spring cleaning. Excellent. All right, so let's see here. Production, packagers. These have their own head lift. Interesting. So you could hypothetically put a packager after a water extractor and then, I don't know, do something. I wonder what that distance is. You know what? I need to figure out the water tractors actually. So let's get some verticality here. And then from here, let's see. So if I do 443, that should be enough, right? That's 480. 480 divided by 60 is what, 8? That'd be 8, 8. So 16. Maybe that'll work. Maybe that'll work. Can you nudge these? No. I think this kind of works. Yeah, I don't mind that. Make our little pier. And then this will just be quick and easy. What am I looking for? Mark II pipe. Ah, it's almost too easy. Dang. I didn't think it'd have that kind of reach. Let's do Parkland Mark 1. Okay, cool. So that's 480 water, which should equate to 11 packagers. And I think what I'm going to do is put packagers on this side. A little bit of space there. I wonder if I need to do this. Right in the middle, right? What do we think? That lines up, right? Lines up beautifully. Okay, so I actually need to put that back a little. Oh, that's gorgeous. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Toonski on YouTube, how you doing, man? That's good to hear. Thanks for joining. We're just trying to mess around with a little bit of fuel power. Saw me live, thought you'd hop in. Well, I appreciate that. That's pretty straight, I think. Oh, no. Here, I'll just look at the ground until you watch all the other episodes. Oh, man. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'll try not to show too much. These are just water packagers. I won't show you what's going up well above. Started playing again after watching? I appreciate that. That's a compliment. Honestly, I was just super excited for 1.0. I've been wanting to do a series on this since it came out, and it's just I've just been enjoying it. My only question is this going to have enough head lift? It does. Well, this pump does. Oh, this has 20-meter head lift. Oh, I should probably just put it on here and just be done with it, huh? Yeah, this game has really kind of blossomed in 1.0, I think. Oh, shit. There's a lot of space between this and this. I feel like I don't want to leave that much space. Okay, so I'm going to have to take into account how many canisters we're getting back down eventually. 2 a.m.? All right, well, I appreciate you stopping by. Hope you get a good night's rest. So if this is a full-on 480, did you paste? All right, so I need a little bit of logistics room. So these will obviously all merge into a single 480 belt. Okay, I don't have enough room over here. So the question then becomes, which way am I going to bring the canisters in? The unpackagers will probably be somewhere over here. Right? I guess it makes sense to feed them from this side because I can fit, you know, I can do like, well, if I'm doing a splitter, I can just do something like that. Right, let's say. And I can have a belt here. Because then when I do the next set, which maybe I'll leave a tile in between. A tile for mergers, right? And I'll do another 8. Yes, 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 yes. God, I'm so happy I made this blueprint. What is this? 1, 2 tiles. Okay. So for this one now, I will need. So we're gonna have 22 total, right? And this is 16, so 6 more. 3, 4, 5, 6. But one of these should be less, I believe. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Right, so then the idea was I have this. And then this one can go here. Because I have space way over here to get this last belt. Okay. Okay, this is doable. God, I wish I had all this space in the world where I decide to build. Because I would love if I had all the extractors just kind of like that. Whatever. I don't know. I'll have to mess with this later. Okay, guys. I think I'm going to call it here. Make a little save, make some notes. Water packaging setup half done. Thanks everyone for hanging out. Appreciate all the support. And yeah, we will see you guys in the next one.